We Talk Weeklies After the Talk on WPPMLP Philadelphia 106.5 FM. We Talk Weeklies After the Talk with your boy Charles Gregory and the beautiful
Lauren Sizzle.
and the beautiful
Classy Lady Sparkle.
And we are here today. We have, let me give a round of applause because I'm excited about this interview. We have someone with whom I have a tremendous amount of respect for. We kind of go back. We're going to talk a little bit about, where it started to where it is right now. And I'm very proud of this gentleman. Like I said, a tremendous amount of respect for him. I call him a friend, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. But, without further ado, before we do anything, I got to ask you ladies, how was your day? How was your day?
I had a long day. I was adult sitting today. If anybody knows how that feels, it's just a long day. But, I spent time with my grandma, so I love her to death. And that was it. Her and my baby Charlie, my dog.
What kind of dog, Sizzle?
It's a poodle.
Aww.
Yeah, he's 2 now, but trying to teach him not to bark. So we can talk about that later. But yeah, I bought him a bark collar, and I felt bad because when you bark loud into it, it vibrates and it makes a little noise. It can shock them, but I don't put the shock part on.
The vibrator's cool.
Yeah.
They got the ones that mist, do this little mist too.
I saw those too. Yeah. But he's kind of afraid to bark. He's barking in a whisper because they know if he barks loud, they gonna go on.
Better let that dog bark.
Yeah.
How you gonna stop a fish from swimming? How you gonna stop a dog from barking? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. That's how they talk. And it's a poodle. You ain't got no King Corsa.
Yeah, right.
I better stop.
I actually wanted a King Corso before. They some great dogs, man. Great dogs. I'm a fan of American Bulldogs, though. It's kind of like my King Corso, but
they were warrior dogs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, my mom and dad have a Rottweiler, so we were trying to introduce the two of them, which went well. But Charlie is a little. He's one of the little dogs that get aggressive. They're the smallest one in the room, but they want to fight everybody. Yeah, he's like that. So we were trying to calm him down because we didn't want to trigger the Rottweiler, and then the Rottweiler's just listen, let me.
That's a big dog right there.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
What about you, Spark?
It was a good day. Had a great event yesterday with the WHYY and the Nice Initiative.
Yes.
Tell
us about
that.
Y'all
talk a little bit about
it was really nice. Charles set us up. Me and Sizzle had to get up there and talk. Remember, Sizzle?
That's what y'all do. That's what y'all get paid the big bucks for. Right? We talk weekly. We talk.
We got to grip you up about that later.
You know what was really the nostalgic part and the beautiful part is that as a child, or not even child, as a kid, as an adolescent, as a teen, I watched PBS. I loved every program growing up on PBS. Kind of a nerd, but that's what I loved. And so for us to have been standing up there and then hearing the praise that they've given us so much about how, we told them that thank you for, the things that you've contributed to We Talk Weekly, which propelled us. And in turn, they said the same thing, that they were appreciative of the skill set and the talent that we've brought to them. So it was really, really nice.
Okay.
So that was appreciated. And then here in Philly, they're doing the Christmas Village. So traffic is nutty.
Yes.
Yeah. Other than that, I can't believe this year's almost over.
I know.
Oh my gosh. This is but 2024, because 2023 will forever be in my mind based on one of the losses I had. But I'm looking forward to the numbers changing.
Yeah.
I am.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. What about you, C?
Same thing, just busy, keeping it moving, preparing for the show. Excited about the day. That's my day, no doubt. You know what else I'm excited for?
What?
You already know what I'm excited for.
I gotta hear it.
The good news and bad news.
Come on.
So give it to me early.
All right. This segment was specially prepared for WHYY NICE Initiative, News and Information Community Exchange. All right. Last week, 2 security officers in Macy's located at the Wanamaker building in Philadelphia were stabbed. Y'all heard about this?
Yeah.
One officer died of his injuries, and Tyrone Tunnell, 30 years old, who was actually the assailant, allegedly was attempting to steal hats from the store. The 27-year-old security officer, Eric Harrison, and another guard approached Tunnell, and then an altercation broke out. And then Tunnell left the store. Investigators said that Tunnell returned back to the store about 15 minutes later, and then witnesses report that Tunnell was looking for Harrison and the other guard. Tunnell found both of the guards and pulled out a knife and stabbed Harrison in the neck, to which he later succumbed to his injuries. The other guard was stabbed in the face and the arm and was in critical but stable condition. Macy's was closed for about 2 days due to this investigation. And the guards that they had there, the 2 security guards, were unarmed. Come on now.
In Macy's.
And Macy's, the 2 guards that were under
Were they
attack.
police or were they just
Security guards.
Okay.
Not just, but security guards. They were employed by Macy's,
Right.
according to the Philadelphia police. So Tunnell fled on the Frankfurt line train, and when he fled, he actually was tossing the knife on the tracks, and the SEPTA cameras caught it. SEPTA said they have like over 30,000 cameras, so they did catch that. Tunnell is being charged with murder, attempted murder, aggravated assault, simple assault, recklessly endangering another person, possession of an instrument of a crime, tampering with evidence, and retail theft. Tunnell did say that he did not have a knife, and there was another knife discovered in Macy's. So it was actually 2 knives that they discovered. And I did see the interview with his mother and his aunt, which was so sad. He worked at Macy's about 2 years, would get up every morning on time. I mean, he was 30 years old and just doing his business. But this does make you think, like, you're asking them to put their life on the line for someone who may steal, but they're not armed.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do? I mean, no pepper spray, no nothing, not even a taser.
Yeah, I think what was when I heard this story, there was a lot of things that was kind of running through my mind, especially when it comes to like the crime itself.
Right.
Like, because he went in there, they took the merchandise from him, and they could have called the police, and he could have been taken into custody, and then these 2 security guards would be okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, I know there's like summary offenses, and and the district attorney had set certain things in place, but so many different questions going through my mind right now, and it's just unbelievable that this young man, who is a hardworking man working 2 jobs, is no longer here.
Yeah. Do you
But it's
also wonder
nonsense.
what the training is? Because now I do know that they tell you, the security guard, do not try to apprehend them. If someone goes into the store, just let them, smash and grab. Like, they can take it and just let them go. You call the police, but that's it. So it's like, so what do you employ, just as a watchman? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Well, I think some of these, because I work down here, so a lot of these thefts, these retail thefts have become, I guess, the staff and the security and all that, they have become numb to it. And it's just like, what's the point in going through the procedures of, the normal protocol of having them arrested and taken into custody, and nothing happens, and then they're back a few hours later in the store shoplifting again. So it's just tragic.
All right. Well, on to some more bad news. So do you guys know what
Wait. Yo. The name is Good News and Bad News.
We may have some good news. I know, well, no, it's not. Well, for some, it's good, bad. I don't know. This one right here is not good news. So, do y'all know what the oldest HBCU is?
Cheney. I mean, what
Is
is
it Howard?
It's Howard.
No.
No,
Oh,
Cheney,
it is Cheney.
Cheney. It's
Yeah,
Cheney.
it's Cheney.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
You're
right the first. I should.
Yeah, don't ever.
Cheney. I know.
Don't
I
ever.
don't know why I
Yeah,
second
discourage
guessed myself.
that.
It's Cheney.
Yeah,
Cheney
that's
University.
right.
Shout out
It
to
is
Cheney.
Cheney.
Yeah,
It's Cheney University,
Yeah.
founded in 1837.
no doubt.
Unfortunately, Cheney University has been placed on probation by an accreditation agency.
Again? That
Yeah,
was, yeah.
it was the second
again,
time.
yeah.
Oh, you up on your thing. You
Yeah.
up on your good news or your bad news thing. All right, so the agency is the Middle States Commission on Higher Education. Basically because of inadequate proof of meeting several required standards, including ethics and integrity, design and delivery of the student learning experience and planning. Cheney will remain accredited while on probation until March 1st, which by that time they must respond to the commission. The commission also stated that the university fell short in meeting requirements in financial planning and budget processing, compliance with laws, regulation, and commission policies. Back in, I believe they just got renewed in 2019. So you're right, they just got renewed
Yeah, they
back.
just got their charter or something like that, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. So now they have until March 1st to come correct.
Jeez, come on, Cheney.
Michael Cord,
Yeah,
Cheney alum, and the founder of Heeding Cheney's Call, said that the university will withstand this latest storm. Cheney University has withstood much worse storms, Cord said. And he said, people must remember that it was founded 28 years before slavery ended. So, and first it was Cheney, that's the first HBCU in the country, and then Lincoln. So Cheney is first and Lincoln is second.
Yeah. Shout out to historically black owned. See, this is the thing. We gotta protect these colleges. I mean, they were founded and created for us specifically. And shout out to the Divine Nine. You know, a lot of my sons went to Cheney. Right? We pledged at Cheney. You know, we pledged. They call it the Bloody Triangle, right? And Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated was founded in Howard University, right? And so January 9th, 1914. And the partnering or right down, you know, that kind of, you know, piece that we all go to is Howard, then Cheney, you know. I went to Temple University, so the owls are there, so shout out to Evil Epsilon. But yeah, it's we got to protect our schools, man. Cheney is big on the yard with the Divine Nine sororities and fraternities. And
What do you think the fix is? I mean, I clearly
know.
mentioned some of the problems, like the, you know, budget is one,
Yeah.
you know, compliance,
Yeah.
regulations. Like, do they need to just like do a whole
Yeah.
new staff? Do they need to
They
like?
may need to clean house.
Yeah.
They may need to clean house. I think that they can be supported a little more in terms of funding. I don't really know what the environment is like down there in terms of the school environment, teachers, administration. I don't know what that's like, so I can't really speak to that. But if this is an ongoing thing with the same, if it's the same administration, then maybe they do need to clean house.
Yeah.
Or again, it might be a money thing, so they may need to be paid a little bit better, right? It
But
doesn't.
that goes to staff too, like
Yeah,
who's
exactly.
putting in
Right.
for the funds,
Right,
like
right.
so. Yeah, like
Okay.
all right. Well, this next story is about John Doherty, also known as Johnny Doc.
Is this good news or bad news?
That's why I said this
Oh,
one is
jeez.
this one's good bad. It depends on who's hearing it.
All right, go
It
ahead.
depends. Like some people may feel like, yes,
All
you
right,
know.
hold up.
John Doherty, also known as Johnny Doc, was
Johnny
convicted
D.
on more than 70 counts in his embezzlement trial.
Oh, man.
All right, making this his second guilty verdict in federal criminal trial in just 2 years. Doherty is the former Philadelphia Electrician Union leader for Local 98. Doherty, 63, was convicted of conspiracy, embezzlement, and dozens of other charges by a jury after a month-long trial.
Right.
Doc and co-defendant Brian Burrows, which he was the Local 98 former president, was convicted of using more than $650,000 in union funds for personal use. According to reports, the money was used for items including home renovation, concerts, groceries, even a cookie tray for the christening of a relative's baby. Yo. What was on those cookies? Insomnia? Like, wait, was they infused? Like, I mean, I don't know. This is, alleged.
Johnny Big.
Yeah, all of this is alleged. The jury deliberated over several days. Doherty is to receive sentencing in March, and he's also scheduled to face another trial in a third case involving an alleged extortion charge.
Wait, what?
So it's a third case coming up in March because the DA wanted him to be taken into custody, and it was actually rejected. And they said, we'll have sentencing for him in March during the same time for him to do his third case.
Interesting.
So he was acquitted, I believe, on 3 counts, though.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, that was your good news and your bad news from Classy Lady Sparkle.
There you go. And that was your good news and bad news for Classy Lady Sparkle. I'm your boy, Charles Gregory, with the beautiful.
Lauren Sizzle.
And the beautiful.
Classy Lady Sparkle.
And I'm your boy. And when we'll come back, we got a dynamic interview. So I don't want you guys to go anywhere. This is We Talk Weekly, y'all. And you know what? Before we go, why don't you talk a little bit about our Cash App? How can they support us a little bit? You know?
So you guys can go to $We Talk Weekly and make a donation to the Cash App. No donation is too great or too small, I always say. And just make sure that you also follow us on all social media and major podcast platforms. Right. You can like, comment, share, all that good stuff. That's support as well.
There you go. So don't go anywhere. When we come back, we got a dynamic interview. We'll see you right back on the other side.
We just want to get a little background as to who the Fantastic Noise is and the noisemakers. If you can let us know.
Yes, absolutely. So once again, I am Fantastic Noise. I am the original noisemaker, so no one's going to make as much noise as me, okay? And right here we have the Noisemaker Band. This is only half of it. The other stuffs are upstairs. My Kevin Lamar, Lonnie, and Dobbs, who are the actual band members. These are the background singers. And we came to make some noise. We came to bring that noise today. That's what we try to do. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
And how did you guys get together?
Oh man, so it started with, I've been doing this on my own for almost 3 years now. And man, I guess each of these people here have different background stories. Most of us went to the same church together and we just kept going. This one, this is one of my assistants here, one of like my biggest supporter, my biggest shooter here. She's an assistant. So we just been building, and the same thing with upstairs with the band, just meeting through people, kept networking, kept seeing, and it was just like God ordained. Bam, here we are.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, could you guys do We Talk Weekly a favor?
Yeah.
Can you give us a drop in a melody type way?
Oh, a melody type way?
Yes.
Okay. So We Talk Weekly?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to do something like this. We Talk Weekly, come and hear us. We Talk Weekly, come and hear them. 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 We Talk Weekly, come and hear them.
Okay, get beautified because y'all already gorgeous.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
We Talk Weeklies After the Talk on WPPMLP Philadelphia 106.5 FM. We Talk Weeklies After the Talk with your boy Charles Gregory and the beautiful
Lauren Sizzle.
And let's see, Classy Lady Sparkle will be right back. You know, she just went downstairs to handle a little bit of business. But you know, without further ado, you know, this is, you know, one of the things that I truly like when it comes to our show, that we're able to give platforms and watch the growth of people, right? We're able to. We've been here on here long enough to, you know, track the trajectories of some of our, you know, guests. And one thing that you know, hear from We Talk Weekly is once you come to the show, you're a friend to the show. However, you know, it's become a little bit more than a friend to the show, become a friend personally, is my guy, right? And so without further ado, Sizzle, who do we have today? Oh, my fault. I'm about to call you Lady Esther. Oh, go ahead, Spark. I ain't know that you was, holla at me.
Today we have the official celebrity boxing never quit, never surrender, Damon Feldman. Damon Feldman is regarded as the pioneer of modern day celebrity boxing entertainment, founding official celebrity boxing back in 2003. Feldman is the son of a renowned champion boxer trainer, Marty Feldman, and was himself an undefeated middleweight contender. Y'all already know what to do. Let's give a warm We Talk Weekly welcome to Mr. Damon Feldman.
Hey.
Thank you.
There we go. How are you, my friend? How are you, my
man,
friend?
I'm doing great. It's great to be back. It was like crazy. I was just looking. It was like almost 5 years ago I came into this interview.
Yeah, man.
5 years. Wow. It's crazy.
Wow, 5 years. It doesn't seem like 5 years, though.
No.
A little bit of time, but, I see you all the time, doing what you do. Yeah,
Thank you.
for
He's
sure.
aging backwards, though. He look younger now than he did then.
I'm trying to stay in shape. I got to look good, if I come in to see you beautiful women.
No doubt. So, We Talk Weekly. Let's talk a little bit about, because a lot of people I'm sure is wondering, why you're here and pretty much the connection. So let's take a little, bring them up to speed. Let's take a little walk through memory lane. Why don't you tell all of our viewers and everything, how did we meet that whole
Well, it's really crazy because we're at right now. It's like I was sitting at that restaurant, Panera in Havertown, Pennsylvania. And I was just sitting there. I was like, man, this dude's unbelievable. Like, what's he doing? He's like,
Appreciate that.
And I was like, hey, my man, I was just curious. Like, what do you do with your computer? He's like, no, I'm a podcaster, blah, blah, blah. I said, podcast? Damn, that's crazy. And we started talking, kicked it off. Next thing I know, I was on a show.
That's right.
And here we are.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, really amazing. And what's really cool to see you guys, like, I know you guys are going to hit this big. Like, since I've seen you, I've been on Wendy Williams, Howard Stern, every media around. And it's my man Champ and Josh here. It's really cool.
Shout out to them.
These guys I've known for years. But really, it's just like watching a show grow too. Like it's like
for sure.
I can't wait to that day you're on. Like you're gonna take over the new TMZ or Wendy's out, so it's your turn now. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that because we got a little history with TMZ, but TMZ happened to be a huge supporter of you guys, in which I have been noticing. How did that relationship, happen with you guys?
Just the crazy fights I've done. They've always covered it. It's funny because me and Champ used to talk about it too, and Ryan Banks, and how I always would come up with publicity stunts to get it going. And now they're covering everything I do. It's really crazy now, but it's pretty interesting, and it's great for the company and business. And yeah, man, I'm blessed. Really am blessed to be able to be in a position right now. And it took, never quit, never surrender. And it was just, this road, since I seen you guys last, like, if you had told me I was going to be here, I would probably say, yeah, I'm going to be there. Because, 7 years ago, I hit the brick wall. I was in jail practicing what I'm doing right now. How's that? You know what I mean? So,
You know what? And I just want to touch a little bit on that because I don't think people know the length, the strides that you made from that. And I think you deserve your flowers, man, because I mean, when we first met, that was one of the times that you were rumbling, and physically and mentally, and
Yes,
I have
absolutely.
seen that growth, and I've seen you just kind of lighten up and been fighting and been doing great things for like the community. So I just want to give you your flowers for that.
Yeah, I appreciate
How
it.
was that, that growth? How is that, that feeling right now to say that, you're doing better and that emotion from there? Yeah.
Well, man, when I hit that brick wall, like I would practice things, and I was so focused, determined to get out of. I was only in jail for a year because it was a stupid mistake, drinking. I've been a drink 7 years now.
Yeah.
So, I'll never drink again, honestly. Like, I really, thank you.
Yeah, you need that.
And I really believe, God's given me the breaks. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because when I hit that brick wall and my son's grandmom sent me a picture of him at his awards banquet. I wasn't able to be there. That was game changer. Honestly, man, that was game changer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And I had to go through those days, and it was honestly, it was therapy. It was it make me everything I've been through. You know, and Frank the Animal Fletcher, Anthony Two Gun Fletcher raised me, and you know, the boxing world raised me. Really, you know what I mean? Like when I was in North Philly, I knew a champion down there, and you know, just boxing, it means, and that's why they're here, because they mean a lot. These guys have been in my career a lot. They were actually going out afterwards to watch a fight, but honestly, you guys mean a lot to me too. Because honestly, I don't really like doing too many shows now. Like, but this isn't just a show. This is like family here. You know what I mean? And you know, a lot of people don't understand, you know, what people go through in life, and you know, you guys gave me the chance. Like, you know, 5 years ago, you gave me a chance to come on. And no one else did, you know, and that's why I will always come back for you, no matter what I do. Hopefully, God keeps blessing me, and bigger things, you know. And you people are like, you're my family. You are, man. I really like when I come in here. It's like, you know, it's just crazy, you know. And Lauren's always been really cool, and you know, I know we touch base here and there, and you, man. I mean, honestly, like watching you at that. Panera Bread, and just watching, man, you were so like, it was like a scientist, man. This guy was there with his computer, doing everything, and you're still at it, and I know this thing's gonna blow up. I think you guys need an agent to take this thing to another level. Really, I mean, honestly, like you guys have something here big.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Well, we in pocket with you now, so you know we're gonna.
We've always been together, man.
No doubt. We're gonna make sure we, pull you out a little bit. And, we just appreciate you coming down because we see, what you're doing, and it's huge, man.
I didn't do it on my own. You know what I mean? Like I did. It was me, celebrity boxing.
Right.
But everybody, even there was a room, and then people.
So let's get on their flowers. Why don't you talk a little bit about your team and, those who've been helping you,
Absolutely. I mean, I had guys, that we're not even together anymore, but we're still, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? So I always got to, if it didn't work out and there's disputes, investors to people, it doesn't matter. I had to keep fighting. If it didn't work out with them, I got to keep fighting. But I always have to remember where I came from. A lot of people don't do that. And I know that for a fact, you know what I mean? Yeah, sure. And I know that, you live one life and listen, it's over. It can over fast, you know what I mean? Yeah. And you got to be proud of yourself, and you got to love life. I'm a big self-love, self-care person. But I also have respect for other people. It's funny because I didn't know he was going to come here, but see this guy right here? Honestly, like, we were having a talk, and he loves giving me lectures. And he's one of those guys that, he just, he's a great father, and just a great business guy. And I always listen to the guy, and, he's like one of those guys, I don't know, I just love him like a brother, and Josh too, they're nice guys. And it's just, life is like, you got to be humble. You know what I mean? One thing about life is, you got to be humble. You got to take care of the people to help you, and you really just got to keep fighting. Like, it doesn't matter who says no. I now post things on social media because I want people to talk stupid stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I love it though. You know what I mean? Like, if they're not, I gotta, like, I just want to, but I want to, like, make everybody know that I don't care skin color, who they are, what they are. Bottom line is, no matter what you want in life, if you keep fighting, you're going to get it. You're going to take those black guys. And no matter, like, I have kids, they're at that age, 17 and 21. They don't want to listen. I'm dad, man. Oh, dad, shut up, man. But the bottom line is, the thing is, like, I'm a lecturer now. You know what I mean? I'm a lecturer that I never thought I'd be a lecturer. And now I'm lecturing, but I want to lecture people because I've been there. Like, no matter what, I've been there, man.
That's right.
The brick walls but the good stuff too, man. And I appreciate everybody's been part of my life and team, good, bad. Because if it was bad, it was good at one time. Yeah. I can't, talk bad. So
no, because I think what's great about that is that you have a true story to tell. and I want to, especially the guys that's around. I really feel that he needs to start working on his book.
Well, I have a book. I have a book.
No, well, this whole kind of like trajectory of celebrity boxing, where it came from, everything that's happening, and a documentary too, man. Because what you're doing is really huge, and I remember us having a conversation, and you were talking about this a while ago, right?
Yep.
And I see it, and it's like, wow, it's here, it's here, right? And I love what you're doing, and your kids, they just got, they don't listen to dad. Come on, dad, what do you know? It's like, I know it all. I've been there, right?
No, man. I told the champ about that too a couple of days ago. Like, my son, man, he ripped his shoulder. He was such a football guy, but still, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Dad, shut that okay. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You know what I mean? So
That motivation it matters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, and we don't have to go in depth about it, but one of your celebrity boxers probably didn't have the supporter village in regards to suicide or and that is what you need. You need these type of support and brother and sisterhood to lift you up for those times.
Absolutely. And depression hit me hard, and I didn't know what I was going through at the time. I was drinking, stupid mistake. I didn't know I was depressed till I woke up in jail.
Right.
When I woke up in jail, I was like, holy shit. Oh, excuse me, can I curse on here?
No.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to curse. So I was like, holy no. And I was like, I really messed up, you know what I mean? But it's crazy because when I went into that position, and when I was here 5 years ago, I wasn't able to say that because I didn't really know. It was too early.
Yeah.
When I went in there depressed, and I came out so motivated, determined. Like, people couldn't talk to me. I was just tunnel vision. Don't bother me right now. I'm focused. I got to make this happen. You know what I mean? So
yeah, no doubt. If you're just tuning in, you're watching We Talk Weeklies After the Talk on WPPMLP Philadelphia 106.5 FM, and we have someone with whom we have a tremendous amount of respect for, CEO founder, Celebrity Boxing, which we are ecstatic, and also a friend to the show. And I want to shout out a couple people. Johnny Knuckles said, "Let's go." He's watching.
Yeah.
He said,
I know that guy. He always wants to fight.
Donnie Hall said, "Hello from the DMB Hall, the People Show." Shout out.
He's a good podcaster too.
No doubt. So I'm gonna jump right into. Let's talk. So I wanted to walk people through kind of like the story, right? How you begin. Let's talk about, because I know some people don't really know. Let's talk about the idea.
Yeah.
And how did Celebrity Boxing come to light? Yeah.
Well, it came. I was a fighter. I was 9-0. Got injured outside the ring, and I was like, damn, man, what am I going to do next? I had no clue. All I knew was boxing. Like, I used to show up at college and sleep in my car. I would never even go to college, but it just came up. I was just doing a radio interview on Q102 radio, and we're talking. I was like, you know what? I asked the radio guy, I was like, Diego Ramos, I was like, would you ever step in it? What do you think about doing a celebrity boxing match? I have no clue what made me say celebrity boxing, but I said it. He's like, yeah. I was like, who would you want to take on? He's like, man, I'm going to fight the weatherman, John Bolaris, right? I was like, wow. And when he said that, I was like, what? I was like, okay, let me try it. So I actually called Bolaris, left a message. He called me back within an hour. The fight was made. Right? Wow. To the Valley Forge Convention Center. And after that, I was like, damn, well, that's done. What do I do? 2 weeks after that, I got a call from Sandy Grossman from Dick Clark Productions, God rest his soul. And, Fox, Fox had me down, and we had a meeting. Again, I was a young guy. I was like, I didn't know clue, man. I'm trying to live the life. I didn't know business, understand equity or anything. Bottom line is I got the opportunity to have my events with them as an advisor. They paid me a good amount of money, but it wasn't mine, so I didn't care. But because I didn't know, I was like. Then after that was done, a couple of actors got hurt because they didn't, know what was going on. The company didn't. So after Fox had the two events, I just kept it going. I had Bernard Hopkins. I had him do a celebrity boxing exhibition at the Wachovia Spectrum back in 2003 after he beat Trinidad. And then I got Danny Bonaducci. Then I had Tanya Harding. Then it just started
Yeah.
rolling, man. Rodney King.
Yeah.
Rodney King lived with me for 4 months.
Wow.
And it's crazy because Rodney King was alive right now, man. That guy'd be making millions, and
Yes.
he was a great guy, man. He was we were brothers. That's all there was to it, and it's just crazy, man. I couldn't even know how to write what I went through in my life and who I've met and what life is, man. Like, life is a great thing, and when people are down, I want to fight for them. Like, I want to tell you, come on, man. Listen, wake up, man. You could make this happen. You know, so that's that's how I started celebrity boxing.
So it has started to. It's like this new energy around it, and and do you attribute that to like the UFC and what do you attribute the newfound kind of like energy based around it? Yeah.
Well, Jake Paul is if it wasn't for him, I think he was a big deal.
Yeah.
So what happened was how it reinvented is when I did the Lamar Odom Aaron Carter fight.
Yeah.
And it's funny, I was just because the press conference was a couple blocks away. And I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I just drove by and I was like, wow, man. Because I remember those days, man. It was like 2 years ago, and it was awesome.
Dom
God
was
rest.
just-
Rest in peace.
Carter died. God rest his soul, man. But during that pandemic, Tyson fought Jones, and it just blew up, man. Like I don't know how to say it. Like I ended up hooking up with Lamar Odom, and I hooked up. I was like, "Who's he gonna fight?" I was like, "Man, I have Aaron Carter." It was a total mismatch, but I was like, "They're two pretty good names, so I was let them fight." They both accepted. I was like, "Holy girl!" I think I have a. I don't know. It was crazy. So bottom line is, we got that together. Thanks to Ryan Banks because he did help me out get a investor, and when the investors came on board, and thanks to them, Haroon, Micah, I got to say the name Haroon and Micah. They were a big part of.
Oh, there you go. Give them the flowers. There you go. That's good.
Well, here's the thing. The truth. The truth is. No, Ryan Banks helped me get Haroon and Micah as the investors, and from there, we were able to do one fight. It didn't work out after that, but listen, if it wasn't for them, I would have probably pulled it off, but they made it a lot easier. You know what I mean? Then from there, I ended up doing Roy Jones Jr.'s Metaverse match.
Yeah, and I want to stop. All right, so no, finish that, and then we'll jump back there because I want to talk about that.
It actually gets better after that. So I ended up doing, I got Flavor Flav on board as the ring announcer. I started doing. Then I had Albie Shore do a celebrity boxing match, and that was like, I was a big fan. Albie Shore, thanks to Alize and all. Then we, Black China. I just talked to her the other day, but she was big, and it was just really crazy. Like now, it's like I'm the guy. No matter what, who brings out the other celebrity fights, it always falls back to me because one thing you can't buy in life is experience.
Yeah.
And a lot of these guys do it, and it flops every time. Last night in Miami flopped. It's just about having that vision, determination.
Yeah. It's that brand too.
Yeah.
You can't take away from the brand.
Badass, man. I'll be honest with you. It really is now.
Yeah, for sure. Wonderful brand. Now I want to just backtrack because I want to talk about the celebrity boxing, Roy Jones in the metaverse. Yeah. How did that become? Because one thing that we talk about, because we're really big in Web3, right?
Really?
NFTs and all that, which I think, that might be something to talk about, But in any event, how did that come together and whose idea was to do something like that within the metaverse? Yeah.
At the time, I was involved with a guy who was sponsoring my fights, and, Bitcoin Rodney, and he was like this big crypto guy, and, crypto got messed up. So we were going to do the match, then all of a sudden crypto crashed, and I was like, and everybody's like, oh man, I don't know who am I going to get invested. I was like, oh my god, I have this fight put together. I put Roy Jones Jr., boxing legend, versus NDO champ, a huge superstar in the internet. I was like, man, I got something huge here. But so we got it together, put it together. So I did it all in real life, the press conferences, kickoffs, and then they ended up doing it. I was working with a company overseas, so that was pretty much the problem. Putting it together, it just never ran in the metaverse. It ran on pay-per-view TV, but I really think 10 years down the road, this thing's gonna be worth big. I have it, I own it. It's in the pack. All my fights, and it was an interesting battle though, man. They do box. It was in the studio, and they just put the arena all around it. It was really cool, man, because we did it in Miami. The press conference, and remember that press conference was cool, right? It was we did it in Miami. I was like, I honestly, man, because I love Miami. We did a lot of flights, and I went to Miami, and I was like, I was just looking around, and I saw him too. I was like, this is no joke, man. Like this is big, but it didn't do what we expected. But you know what? It was an experience. I promoted Roy Jones Jr.'s last match.
Right. That's
Who can
crazy.
say that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, and it just opened doors, man. I'm a solid brand right now. You know, I made this thing happen, and you know, again, thanks to a lot of people, but celebrity boxing's big, man. It's a name now. It's a thing. It's like we took over boxing. Nobody wants to see 12-round fights anymore. They want to see three-round battles. And I have a lot coming up, a lot in the works. My mind never stops. I wake up during the night, walk downstairs. Sometimes I just got to walk around my house. I'm like, am I really thinking all this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I go a little crazy. Like, I'm like, am I all right? Like, I start looking out the window, and I'm like, and I pray to God all the time. I mean, I'm very spiritual, man. And like, I really, you have to. Like, I'm not a religious guy, but I'm very spiritual. And, you know, I look out there in the night. You know, it's like 4 a.m. I'm looking out, and I'm just praying. You know, I'm Jewish, but I still pray. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And I pray, and I was like, damn, man, like, thank you, God. Like, I'm really looking at it, because I swear to you guys, when I was in jail, like, I was like, I'm gonna make this work. I mean, I felt like I was like, I'm here for a reason. You know what I mean? I was helping people at reason. I used to act like the announcer announced me and be like, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Celebrity Boxing's Damon. And I used to be like this in jail. I mean, nobody would mess with me in jail. You know, they knew I was a crazy guy. But I was like, I'm gonna make this happen. Like, I swear to you guys. And I didn't have the energy when I saw you last time, because I was just like, I hope I can make it happen. Now, you know what I mean? But now I made it happen a little bit, and doing that, man, it was just like in jail. Like, now I'm like, I hate to say this to my kids, like, yeah, jail made me, but because I don't want to see them in jail, and I get nervous. My daughter's out drinking. I don't want to hear this shit, you know? But I get nervous. But yeah, man, it was like jail. Like, it did something for me, man. It just made me something I'm not proud of I was involved with, you know, but it made me successful. Like, it made me a man. It made me know that I got to be a father too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, it's like a reboot. You know, it gave you a little reboot.
Damn.
Yeah,
no joke.
Absolutely. Yeah. Sit down, like he does. He say, a little sit down, right?
That's my lecture right there. I'm going to hear it after this. I know it.
He always underplay himself, right? When we talk about that metaverse, he made history.
No, 100%. And I think that's why I wanted to revisit that, because I don't think because we're in we talk weeklies in the metaverse. We have
I want to talk to you about that. Really,
so we have a huge kind of like
awesome.
And so go make sure you go to the metaverse, see us We Talk Weekly. Go to our front page, and you can see We Talk Weekly in the metaverse.
You know what's funny about you, man? You were probably building that metaverse when I saw you at Panera Bread 5 years ago. You were probably building that. That's crazy.
You know, we working hard. But you know, I do want you to because I want you to embrace your what they call it. Embrace your worthiness.
Yeah.
You know, you're worthy to accept that. I want you to sit in that, and it's because it's yours.
Yeah. Well, you know, listen, I built this. I made it. I'm a proven fact that you can make it without college, and you know, and be a guy whose mom was a quadriplegic in a wheelchair. 2 African American guys raising. Like, I have a crazy story. Like, I'm being honest here. Like, I'm half black.
real.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not being a weirdo.
That's real. Yeah.
I love the black community. Like, the black community is my life. They're my family.
That's right.
Black people have done more for me than white people. I'll be honest with you. You know, like, and they were. If it wasn't for Frank the Animal Fletcher and Anthony Two Gun Fletcher, because last time I was here, we were trying to get him out of jail. Now he's out of jail. You know what I mean? Thank God. And Frank's not doing well, but man, it's just, you know, I look back and I'm like, man, I just, it's stunning to understand that, I made celebrity boxing into a worldwide name. You know what I mean? It's
a
like,
brand, yeah.
and nobody knew it's, now everybody's like, oh, why did a celebrity? Okay, you did a celebrity, nobody heard about it. Okay, that's good, my man. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate you. But no matter what, they're coming to me. You know what I mean? So no matter what. But no, but just the whole life journeys, and what I want to tell people is, like, making your dreams come true. Like the people I hang with or people I known him 10 years. He fought for me several times. He was on the TV show Real World.
That's right.
Champ. I known him for years. You know what I mean? He ended up calling me. Me and him always joke around, but we're going out tonight to watch the fight. Just the people around you got to be, have the right people with you. Like, just the people that really care and love you no matter what. And the bottom line is, it doesn't matter who's around you. It's going to come down to you. When you start blaming other people for your mistakes or blaming other people because of this, I couldn't do it, it's your fault. That's all there is to it. Then don't be around them, You're the only one that can make yourself win, and you're the only one that can make yourself fail. That's the bottom line. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fantastic.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
If you had to come out on a song for your next fight,
Song?
song, whatever song, what song would that be?
I can't believe you're saying this. 'Cause I swear, I just spit a rap out this week. I swear to you. And I didn't want to say this guy. See that guy? He told me I shouldn't do it. And a few others said, don't do it.
And here it is. So this is confirmation that
So this guy Herb Middleton, he's a producer. So I'm involved with the Roy Jones' new song coming out. It's about celebrity boxing, though. Yeah.
Wow.
So crazy. Yeah.
That would be your song that you come out on.
You know what? And you know what? Never Quit, Never Surrender is a song that, if you're saying that, like I just told you my thing, a song that I want for people's lives is Never Quit, Never Surrender. I really want to tell people, because there's people, like, you're a pretty woman, right? You're smiling. You might be hurting behind it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, you're real tough.
This guy, depression. I mean, he went through a lot. His twins. He went through drug stuff. He's rehabilitating. He's been clean 5 years. So I'm giving him a shot. But if he messes up, you're not hanging with me anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm giving him a shot to be part of the celebrity boxing announcing. He has his little celebrity behind him. He's on the show. That being said,
everybody you meet is going through something you know nothing about.
Absolutely.
So you just gotta, keep
That's
that
right.
in consideration.
For sure. So I want to talk a little bit about, what gets you up every day? What is that? That motivation, that energy that gets you up every day to do what you do and support so many people. Because even the first time I met you, I mean, we had discussions, and you were already talking about the people that you, big up and support. And, that's a quality that a lot of people don't have, especially when you reach, a milestone that you have reached. So I want to know what got you there, what empowers you to do that.
Honestly, I'm a humble guy, but what gets me up every morning is my children. You know what I mean? Like, I want to I want to be the dad that makes them understand you can't mess around in life. Right. That's my thing. And just motivation wise, listen, I wake up some days and I'll drive my son to school and there's tears coming out of my eyes. You know what I mean?
Grateful.
I'm like, but I'm grateful for this, and I'm praying. I'm like, man, I hope I'm not messing up. I hope, man, I got to make this happen, man. I got to do this. And then I get motivated. Then when I feel down about myself, then I look at myself, I'm like, are you kidding me, man? I'm able to walk. I'm in great shape. I train. And there's people who can't walk. I was like, come on, stop. Yeah. And I work harder. And then I end up having a great day, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, fantastic. One of the things that you do on your show is you talk a little bit about, or something that you're doing now is you're encouraging people to come up and say who they want to box, who they want to fight, right? How did that come about? And you came out recently and said that you wanted to bring somebody out. So let's talk a little bit about
Dash
that.
made me say that. So. Yeah, Damon Dash. I'm gonna see. We're going to the fight next week, but Damon Dash wanted me to call out Oscar De La Hoya because he wanted to call Roy Jones out. Jones said no. So we're going to do this double fight on his network, American New Network. And it was pretty interesting, man.
So it was the Golden Boy against...
Me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Now we were.
Okay.
Well, I just called him out. He follows me on social, but
The Golden Boy versus the
look, he got hands though. Like,
Oh,
listen,
yeah.
I got hands though too, and Champ knows. But
Oh, yeah.
it would be the determination. Like,
Right.
we're around the same age, but like it makes me more motivated knowing. You know, I think because he took a lot of beatings. I was 9-0. I stopped. So
I
let's
would
get
pay
it.
to see
Let's
that
make it
fight.
happen.
I would pay to see it.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
everybody pays
Yeah,
it. A
no
lot
doubt.
of people pays it.
absolutely. And I'm tight with Hopkins. Like, you know,
Yeah,
I know that body shot he dropped him with. You know what I mean? So, but
no doubt.
I just wanted to go back on that as far as like what gets me up every day. Oh, the challenge. I'm sorry, you said the challenge. Yeah, it's just something I always wanted to play with. And you know, Trizzy the Mouth, he's a good guy. He films it for us, and we're trying it out, man. You know, the whole thing in life, you gotta keep throwing things up against the wall, see what sticks, but keep your motivation. Like I'm focused on somebody boxing, but I'm trying these other things to add because I'm becoming a media company now. You know what I mean? And that's the whole thing. And then, you know, I'm really looking to sell this company for 100 million, man. That's my goal. You know what I mean? I know people laugh at it. Remember, hey Champ, remember? Hey, listen, people will laugh at me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not. It's up to me. I got to make that happen, no matter what. I got to make it happen.
Yeah. Well, when you make that happen, come sign We Talk Weekly.
Yo, listen. We're already locked in, man.
No doubt, no doubt. So since we're on there, like what's next for, you know, celebrity boxing and some of the things that you're doing, and you know, what is the legacy that you want to leave?
Honestly, man, like my whole goal was to be world champion. That's all I ever thought about when I was a kid at Champs Gym, North Philly, getting up those steps. I just wanted to be a world champion.
Champ, South Philly, right? No,
Yeah,
North Philly champs. Yeah.
Hopkinson, Champ, everybody.
20. Yeah, no, for sure.
All I ever wanted to do. I mean, I just want to be like I used to 24/7 think about boxing. Like I dated women when I was like 20 years old. You know what I mean? I wanted to be world champion.
Yeah.
And I hit that brick wall, man. I got hurt. I slipped off a brick wall. I actually did slip off a curb and messed my neck up.
Right.
And I just got into like hanging out, and I lost interest. I mean, my dad used to fight, you know, and I just lost the interest, and I don't know, man. It was tough, you know.
Yeah.
And but who knows?
Yeah. So what's next?
Right now, we're, you know, I have to get looking for the business people, like the right business people to get on board and, you know, take a shot with me. I'm so experienced right now with this. Like I even know business pretty good, you know, and I'm just hoping I get the right business people on board and use all my connections. And Damon Dash, he's going to be involved with our new music fight night with Ron Million, Hot Music 365, and we're doing. Basically, they're going to battle each other in the ring, like against each other. We're actually doing a couple things out here. You guys should come out.
Yeah, we're there.
It's going to be a craft hall in Philly. And, you know, we're just going to try to, we're giving artists their opportunity to perform against each other in a ring, like a boxing match. Yeah. It's really interesting. I came up again when I was asleep and thought about that. So.
That's dope. Yeah. No, we'll love that. Let us come in. You know, we'll do something out there, you know, and do our little thing. We'll do what we do, right?
Yep.
And so I just want to thank you, man, and even giving let's give some you know, some props to your guys over here. You know, I would love to hear, you know, a little bit about your story. Y'all came in, and you know, I appreciate you supporting this young man over here. You know, he got a dynamic story, and so we'll start with you since you got the mic. Let's start with you, my friend.
Okay. Well, first of all, thanks for having her.
Yeah,
Thanks for having me. And then Damon is one guy that I've always not only looked up to, but has always been an inspiration. You know, we met Damon. It's been way longer than 10 years, brother. We said 10 years. We don't want to tell our real age, but yeah, it's so I'm somebody that comes from South Philadelphia, born and raised. Grew up boxing. My father was actually a Golden Glove boxer.
Wow.
And for me, I had
hold that thought real quick because we at the top of the hour. This is We Talk Weeklies After the Talk on WPPM-LP Philadelphia 106.5 FM. We Talk Weeklies After the Talk with your boy Charles Gregory and a beautiful
Lauren Sizzle.
we're here and we have someone with whom we have a tremendous amount of respect for, CEO founder Celebrity Boxing, and we're just getting into it. My friend, holla.
So I go by the franchise, Josh Jones Cologne. I come from South Philadelphia, born and raised.
There you go.
My father was a Golden Glove boxer. My mother was actually a Golden Glove boxer, but it was outside the ring. You know, it's probably one of the toughest women I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, I know that's
And
right.
you know, she taught me how to fight. Actually, before my father did, he came in and perfected the mold.
Okay.
But I met Damon when I actually came off of the 23rd season of the Real World DC, which was on MTV. Damon was getting a lot of actors and also reality stars to fight each other
Right.
and create these matches locally between people. So what we did was he saw the opportunity, and I told him my story, and he was like, "I really love your story, man. We really gotta connect and maybe get you in the ring." And I winded up being on a card with one of the girls from the Jersey Shore, and I broke Snooki's boyfriend's ribs. It was a really good time, and from there on out, it's been nothing but connections and being plugged in through celebrity boxing. Like I found somewhere I could shine again.
There you go.
You know, I found somewhere that believed in me, that gave me that second chance. And then I had my my ups and downs, my turmoils in life. And growing up in the city, it isn't easy. I have scars on my forehead to prove it, and it's not even it's no joke. Me personally, I shouldn't be here anymore. But through the grace of God only, and I have it tattooed on my chest, saved by grace right there, and I'm still here for a reason, and Damon helped me believe in that reason. And not only do we fight for life in that ring, but we fight for life every day. And somebody with the redemption that this man has can spread the story and give it to somebody else, and that's what it's all about, really.
Yeah, no doubt. No,
Yeah.
see, that's
Thank
what I
you.
said.
Thank
Like,
you.
yeah,
Thanks a lot.
give him his flowers. You know, that's one. Of the, I mean, we're big with allowing people to, because what happens, especially as it relates to media, right? One thing that we're really big on is media literacy, right? And so we know that oftentimes a lot of the visuals and the messages that go out there are always negative. That's what they want to
Yeah.
point the fingers to.
For
They
sure.
never want to give the flowers. They never want to amplify certain voices of change, right? And so we talk about civic change, and we have to, uplift when it's necessary to uplift, because it's someone that's sharing a story that's very similar to yours that needs to hear and have people around them like Dame. Which is another reason why we say you're always a friend to the show, which he becomes a friend, right?
Exactly.
And so kudos to you, and you keep fighting a good fight.
For sure, thank you. And this is the man that helps me fight the good fight, literally inside and outside of the ring. He's not only a mentor for me getting in there, but I fought Chris Rock's brother because of Damon.
Tell that story. So remember, hold on, we got to tell that story real fast.
This is no lie.
So this is no BS. TMZ was over this.
All over.
So I was like, I gotta jump. I think Chamberlain was that. Everybody's jumping on me. I was like, damn man, how am I gotta make this happen, right? So I couldn't make it happen, but I got in touch with Kenny Rock, and Kenny was like, yeah, I'll down to do it. I was like, well, who's gonna represent Will Smith? I got Philly's own reality show.
Right
And he was,
right here.
my man was featured on TMZ with that too. So.
Yeah. It was a good time. It was a good
And
time.
he almost knocked Rock out.
No, I did not. I put him down twice. I put him down twice. They said it was a technicality, and they're going to disqualify me. They were going to disqualify me. I was like, these bougie Florida rules. Are you kidding me? Disqualify me for putting him down twice. But hey, it was a good time. Flavor Flav said my name. That's all I gotta say. That was cool. That was good.
Yeah, no doubt.
And celebrity boxing, it isn't only celebrities fighting each other. It's a whole bunch of things. We actually have a roster of guys that actually fight celebrities, and then we have the celebrities that fight each other. It could be a number of different things, but it's a whole experience. You come to one of our events and you experience what it feels like to either watch a celebrity, be a celebrity, see two celebrity fights, and enjoy it all.
We give people their 15 minutes. The celebrities get their 16th minute.
Exactly.
And I'm getting my 17th minute. Now.
Yeah. So people are Andy Warhol, right?
Yeah, no doubt. So I want to give you kudos too, my friend. You keep it up, keep doing what you're doing, and we always say once you come to the show, you're a friend to the show, so you're always welcome to come back, my friend.
Thank you, sir. I would love to. I would love to.
Absolutely. All right, come on. What's up, my guy? Holla
Get
at
him,
me,
big
man.
champ.
What's up, man?
What's good? What's
Yeah,
good? Tell us your story. Give us your story.
I box, play ball, football, all that. Man, Dame boxed years coming up. But, to keep it on celebrity boxing, it isn't just about celebrities and boxing.
Right,
Dame
right.
give people a second chance in life.
That's right.
The people that missed their shot or thought they missed their shot. So he find them, say, come on, let's get your shot in there.
Yeah.
Let's try to fulfill that dream, that fantasy you thought you missed.
Yeah.
And me, myself, I do parole living. You know what I'm saying? So I teach them credit literacy and I make them homeowners and entrepreneurs.
I love that. Yeah.
So, so me and Dane, we kind of on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Giving people that second shot or that shot they never had.
Yeah, for sure.
So, celebrity boxing is more than just go see a fight. These
Yeah.
people really living a dream.
Yeah, no, for sure,
saying?
for sure.
So that's what he's doing, his everyday life. Giving
Thank you.
people a second shot.
One of the things they say is, when you're in it, right? When you're in it, especially as, CEO, founder, creator, you don't necessarily see what you're doing, right? So because you're on the outside, not necessarily on the outside, but just with respect to him, right? What do you see, with, the growth of celebrity boxing and where it can be with respect to Damon? Yeah.
I mean, where it can be is where it's at right now. I mean, it's the only thing. It's the top. You know? But, as far as the world and getting them networks and cool, it's worldwide. So when Dame come up with his ideas, I mean, it's God, right?
Yeah.
So you think about something. When you think about it, that means it's time for it.
That's right.
So if you react on it, it happens. You know what I'm saying? So you talking about celebrity boxing, the world screams celebrity boxing.
Yeah, that's right.
So where can they go from there? It's gonna go keep giving people bigger and bigger shots and bigger chances, and open up bigger and bigger doors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
So
for sure.
that's where it's at. But as far as
Thank you.
Dame, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I said, man, I don't want to hear that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you recognize what you're doing. Let's look at the positive. Let's look at the positive side. You doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we can't get bigger if you're doing it. It's already big.
That's right. That's right.
I'll be honest with you, I needed the show tonight because I'll be honest with you, I'm so freaking motivated, man.
That's what's up.
I want to feel this. I'm ready to make it. You open some more doors. Like
you
just
go.
having these guys. Like it's weird. Everything's not for a reason. You guys showed up here. We're going out and just seeing, you guys like awesome. You ladies, Charles,
My
man.
brother,
Charles,
that's my brother for real.
no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, we
But
fight like crazy.
yeah. No, we do. But Charles, I never pay him to do security, but I have to start paying him. No, he's the man, though. Everybody loves him. And just seeing you guys, like, this is a motivational show. Like,
no
seeing
doubt.
you still at, like, how many people try to do their podcast, try to do this, but they don't follow through? Like,
Right.
how many years you been in it now?
I always gotta go to Lauren with that one. How long? Too long.
17.
And you guys all been together since?
For the
This
most,
is crazy.
Yeah.
Come on. Now we got to get this. We got to get this agent. We got to get you out there. You guys are. This is a real show, man. Like, no, because the questions you ask is every question that you always. I'm like, people always ask me to come on, but I'm like, I just don't feel like talking about celebrity boxing anymore. I want to talk more, but they don't know how to do it. So you know how to do it with me. You know what I mean? And nah, man, this is great. Really, I'm so happy for you guys.
Oh man,
Yeah, we might got to do a celebrity boxing podcast.
there you go.
We got the best podcast.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, I do my own thing now. Like, where I interview people, I just give them a shot. We talk about their life. I'm not
Oh,
you.
we
You know
get
what I
a
mean?
match, man. No, I ain't talking about that. We might get a podcast match.
Yeah.
I love it. I
The
love
best
it.
podcast.
Yeah. That's good.
I love it. No
Hey,
doubt.
who's better for real?
I know that's right. We talk weekly, ain't scared. We ain't scared, but
I'll referee that.
Absolutely.
no doubt. But no, generally, I we love you like family, man,
Yeah.
and it's good to see where you're going with this. What's next for celebrity boxing? What's next for you?
Just right now, I'm really working on my own brand right now. Like, my personal stuff, the little podcast, the Celebrity Boxing Challenge show. I'm just trying it out. It's funny things, but guess what? It's content. People want to watch it. So it's like, I'm just hoping it all works. And honestly, I just want to keep rolling and thanking God, staying in shape, inspire people to be, just to go after the goals and dreams, man, because really it's right in front of you. Yeah. It's up to you if you want to make it happen. No, I'm sick of excuses. Like, I'm sick of someone saying, oh, well, I can't do this. Oh, this person did this or said that. Come on, stop. Then don't talk to that person. Go somewhere else. Go just be yourself. Sometimes, like when I said about the jail thing, I needed that time because I wrote my book in jail. Like I needed that. You need your own time. You need your self-care,
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, you got to get another book, man, because that was your first chapter.
Will you write this one for me? I need help. I need help, man.
We'll write it. Yeah, absolutely. We got you. We
You
got
can do
you.
it all, man.
I know some people that can, take care of it. But people need to know the story after the story. This is your next chapter. And all you do is building. Yeah.
No, without a doubt, because I wrote it up to a certain point where I did Marvin Hagler Jr. versus Sugar Ray Leonard Jr. I was paid a lot of money and it didn't come off, and I had to reimburse it. Long story short, because I went to jail, and by making that mistake, it's like that's where it was. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy that I had to do that to do it all. You know what I mean? So people need time in life, but just never quit, never surrender. A billionaire told me this. Bart Bladstein told me this, and honestly, so I got to tell you that story too. Sorry, he taught you, but you're the woman. So, but the bottom line is, I'm telling you, like I woke up one night, and Bart Bladstein is a big real estate guy. He owns the Showboat Hotel. Knew me for 20 years and involved my career. So he's like, man, I saw this story about you in the paper. I was like, he's like, man, I'm so proud of you, man. I want you to keep doing stuff at Showboat, whatever you need. And I want you to always remember these words: never quit, never surrender. And that just, man, I had tears in my eyes. I was like, they were strong words.
That's heavy, yeah.
And Bart's my man. He's not a guy who gives you money, but he's worth billions, but he gives that knowledge. You don't want you don't ask guys like that for money anyway. If your guy has money, you don't ask guys for money. You don't do that. But the knowledge, never quit, never surrender, are words that are so strong.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's heavy. That, we even thinking about that, because I'm going to tell you, it's been some times. I mean, we still hanging together, but it's been some times where he's like, I don't know, it's, maybe
keep going. You're already 17 years in. Yeah. Do you understand it's going to happen? Like, I know it is. I know it is. I know it is.
It's all the tests.
Yeah.
Oh, I really want it.
Yeah. Now we here.
Look at Howard Stern. Listen, how many I've been on the show 100 times, whatever, but there's a guy, no one believed it, kept going. You guys are right. You're already set.
Yeah, no doubt.
Where do you want to get? Like, what's your goal of this?
That's interesting. I think our goal, we used to,
because this is bigger than just Philly. It is.
Yeah, absolutely. People say that, we love Philly. This is our home base, and we're proud of Philadelphia.
Atlanta.
Atlanta. We thought about Atlanta, Miami, LA, of course. We have. We've been thinking North Carolina. They saying that's another new, when you talk about Charlotte, and but for us it's just whatever door opens, we kicking in and we want to jump right through it.
But it's so unique that you have stayed together as a team for 17 years. That's pretty badass.
It's been long. It's been a long time. Oh, it's been that long? Yeah, it's been that long. Jeez.
Well, yeah, it was longer than that.
Since we talk weekly, not talk to talk though, but we talk weekly. It's been a long, it's been a long time. Interesting, but we just every day just tick, and we just do it again. We come up, we just do it again and do it again, and a lot of people say, when did they're just finding it, so they just no, we've been doing this a long time, and we try to keep it fresh, stay current with the things that's going on, and maybe we do need an agent. Maybe that's one of the things you gotta talk to one of your friends. Like, I know this, we talk weekly. No doubt, because we've been talking about that. So, before I let you leave, right, you got to tell us a few things. One is, with celebrity boxing, right, if it was not even celebrity boxing, because you're bigger than that. If knowing what you know now, if you knew then, right? What would what would be?
No, when? No, when?
You know, any time. You know,
Well,
knowing what you know now.
that's another
then,
thing every-
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what would that be? What do you think you would change?
I would never have taken advantage of life. I never would have had a drink. I would have wanted my girlfriend or the girlfriend, whoever I was
Right.
with, I would been more respectful of it.
Right.
Just everything. I would have took my dad out when he was 70 years old and said,
yeah.
you know, come on, man, let's go out. I was like, Dad, man, I got a girl, man. Then I'm thinking, like, man, if I went and took that guy out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you know, I miss that guy with all my heart. He was one of those old school guys. And
Yeah,
my
yeah,
mom, I wish I didn't have a tight relationship with her because when she got hurt, I was so young and she lived with different people. We didn't bond. And, you know, to this day, it's like tough because my mom was in a wheelchair just like this. But she ended up, she was never quit, never surrender person because she went to college and she actually did, you know, drawings like flowers on with her. She put the flower like, I don't know, so put in their hand and she
Right,
had,
right.
and she
Wow.
like do this. And, you know, if I like the crazy thing is like, so I see these numbers 6'6", and I was like, man, I always see this number 6'6". What's this? And I'm sorry, I'm not being superstitious, but
No, for sure.
6'6" means, you know, people are overlooking you and all your family. I was like, damn, man. And every time I see it, I pray and you know, I'm so thankful, man. And that's why probably it didn't work out with me with business people a lot because I love life so much and I wanted to help people and I wanted to help myself and make things work. And I never took it that way. So when you say look back then, what I know now, man, yeah, it would have been different. But then maybe I wouldn't have been with my kids. Maybe I won't be here. Maybe I won't be hanging out with you guys.
No,
So
for
it's, you know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
But
Changed life.
it is crazy though, and they're strong words.
Yeah.
What we have done then, if you
Yeah,
knew now,
if
you know, like
yeah.
those are words, man. Like,
Yeah.
because like, listen, you know, you have kids and they're younger, and you just want to make sure they don't get a DUI, make a stupid mistake, get in a fight, and my son knocks someone out and goes to jail. Like, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah,
I don't want the guy to fight it. Like, I mean, like, yeah, you just think of life, man. I just hope everybody would really, anybody would understand what we're saying here is just to wake up and understand, live that life most of it, be a smile, breathe that air in, and just be like, go walk down the street. You know what I mean?
That's right.
You know,
Man, yeah.
Are there any celebrities that you just like wish you never put together? Like, why did I should have never put these two together?
Well, you know what's funny? So I did a fight with Tanya Harding in Fort Lauderdale. I was. She fought here, sold it. I was like, damn, man, I'm gonna kill it in Fort Lauderdale, right? Because it was a talk at Fort Lauderdale. So she was taking on the drag queen of Miami, right, Daisy D. So I just started dating my son's mom at the time. I was like, damn, this is great. I can impress her. You know what I mean? So I was like all hyped up. I take her down there. We're there at the press conference. Tanya Harding comes up to me. She goes, it says, whatever. I said, I'm not fighting. I said, what are you talking about? What's wrong? You never told me, you never said that was a guy. You didn't know it. You didn't know that drag queen was a guy. What? Hold on, what? So it just got crazy. But other than that, that's probably I don't know. Maybe hold it. Then Lauren, maybe
What year was this?
this
Okay.
2004.
Yeah, no, it's not.
But hold it. Well, I did the Hollywood Mistresses because I love Tiger Woods. So maybe I had Tiger Woods mistress fought Jesse James mistress, the girl with the tattoos that messed up Sandra Bullock's marriage.
Yeah.
Maybe those two. And we had Tanya. We also had Joey Buttafuoco fought Amy Fisher's husband.
Yeah, that's funny.
Coolio fought. You know, Coolio fought for me. You know, God rest his
Shout
soul,
out to-
man.
shout
It's
out.
crazy. Like the content we have
Yeah.
is crazy. I gotta get that tape. But I did Coolio's fight. He fought the kid from Baywatch and got beat.
Wow. Yeah.
But
Wow.
Screech. Who?
Wow.
Was it Jeremy?
Jeremy Jackson. Yeah. Jeremy Jackson.
What
Big.
about wait, damn,
It's crazy. Some of these legends like Rodney King, Screech on Saved by the Bell, Aaron Carter, and Coolio. They all died.
Yeah.
Holy crap! There's some 4 big names right there.
Wow. Yeah. Yes. That's
And
big.
I could tell stories about that. It's crazy. Like,
Dennis Rodman was around for a little bit.
yeah. I mean, he wasn't with. No, he wasn't with us. We're just talking.
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
Michael Blackson?
That's my man. Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
is he? Are you setting anything up for him?
Well, we signed an agreement. Blackson is unbelievable, man. Blackson.
And he's Philly too.
Mother sucker. Yeah. He's a funny guy.
Mother sucker.
Yeah. He and honestly, he's a real Philly guy. He's like, we spent some time together, but he doesn't want to fight. We were gonna try to do this roast in a ring. We were talking about that.
That would be cool.
But he was calling out everybody from Eddie Murphy to that leprechaun, Cat Williams. You know,
That's funny.
yeah.
I just want to fight somebody. I'll fight him.
But I'm gonna tell you about. Oh yeah.
I'll
Oh,
take Blackston.
there we go.
If Blackston wants to fight somebody.
Yeah.
He knows. I know his nephew very well.
Yeah.
Oh well. Good.
But
Blackston.
Blackson's an icon. I'm going to be honest with
he
you. We
is.
were
He
walking.
is.
We were walking down the street in Wilmington, Delaware. The SEPTA buses were stopping. Oh, I just want to picture the drivers. So people are coming out. Yeah, damn. And I never happened with me with any celebrity. You know what I mean? And it was really cool though. But Blackson was good. And who else do I have signed? I don't know. I have people signed right now, but it's like, how am I going to execute it? Like, so Blackson, him fighting is like, you really want to see Blackson fight? Or I can see doing the, whatchamacallit, the roast in the ring. But
Yeah.
who else?
That's
Who else do I
funny.
have signed? I don't know. I mean, you know, I got to see. We'll see with the celebrity challenge. So, are you gonna call someone out? Come on, who do you want to? Who would you want to fight, Charles? What celebrity do you want to challenge out?
That's funny.
Hold on, let me do this on live real fast.
Oh
Let me do
man.
this on live.
Charles, didn't you box?
I
did?
I did a little bit. Just a little bit.
Let's just do our thing. Let's do our thing, right?
Man.
Hold on, let me just do it real fast. Hold on. Hold on. Hold it. Let me,
Oh man.
am I doing this? Oh shoot! Hold on. Let's see this.
That's funny.
I want to do this one time.
I'm the same way.
Who would you call out?
When
Live on the We Talk Weekly Show, Celebrity Boxing Challenge. I'm here with Charles Gregory. Charles, what celebrity will you want to challenge to a celebrity boxing match?
I want you, Blackston, mother sucker. I want you, mother sucker. I want you, mother sucker. Come over here. Yeah.
Oh man, Michael Blackson, are you stepping up?
Come on, holler. That's funny. That's funny. Blackson, my guy though. You know, he's from Philly. Shout out to Blackson. You know,
He's great,
yeah,
man.
that's my guy. Though,
That
yeah.
dude sells out everywhere he goes. He is awesome, man. He's great, man. So in one day, we're all over TMZ. We set up a fight, signed the contract. What else did we do? And he got the celebrity boxing honorary belt. Everything in one day, and I haven't seen him since. Funny, like we signed everything with Mike champ. So he meets me in Springfield, Pennsylvania. We at the Springfield Diner. Everybody's coming up to him, right? Long story short, we're like, shoot, man, I'm about to do the belt right now too. So I had some guy shoot down, got the belt for me, brought it back. So we signed the contract. We agreed to everything else. I gave him the celebrity boxing honorary belt all outside the place, and I never saw him again. We did a podcast with him. We did celebrity boxing podcast with him. That was it. But he was great, man. That guy is something.
Right, Blackston's got 2 opponents. That don't take it long.
Come on.
Right now.
You guys might have to battle it out. The winner fights Blackson. Let's do that.
And Spark and I will be card girls for that.
I love it. Yes. The queen.
That's
It's only
funny.
3 minutes, Bob. We can do it.
Let's do it.
We can slap tap in 3
He
minutes,
slap
bro.
tap 3 minutes. I hear you. That's my guy right there. But let's you know, we only got a couple minutes left. I do want to give like your friends kudos, man, your brothers kudos, because I appreciate you for, you know, supporting this guy and holding him down. And he needs y'all. He needs y'all, you know, keep, because if he's always watching his 12, who watching his 6, right? That's
He
real.
knows,
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He knows we got a 6.
That's
He
what's
knows,
up.
Especially these 2 right here.
Yeah, no, for sure.
He knows we got a 6.
Yeah.
We've been around for long enough, and he knows who's going to
For
be
sure,
there
for
in the
sure.
long run.
So I appreciate
Champ
you
is the
guys,
man, though. Like,
Yeah.
Josh is it's just ironic how this is a meeting you probably never see. Josh, me, and Champ, right? It's always me and Champ and Deucer. So Champ's just been like one of those guys. Is like the big teddy bear. He can fight though. He's the guy you don't want to mess with, right? Like, you know, he walks guys around. He has that great smile. And you know, why do you ask Champ who the worst celebrity he worked with was?
Who was it? Who was it? Who was your worst celebrity?
You come on, say
He
it.
said,
You
so
know
who
it
was
is.
the worst celebrity you worked with?
So really, truthfully, I used to be a professional bodyguard. So I bodyguard every celebrity out here. You know, except these newcomers. You know what I mean? The worst celebrity I'll probably bodyguard. No, ain't none of them. None of them worse. You know what I mean? None of them worse. You know, none of them worse. No, none of them worse. But let me say,
Your most challenging. How about we say challenging? And how about that?
the most challenging.
Yeah, who's the most difficult? You know, just difficult.
Yeah.
Difficult to deal with. You know, who made you go look for some brown M&Ms? You know what I mean?
None of them. None of them.
Uh-huh.
None of them. Can't really none.
Come on, I'm gonna tell it for you if you don't. I know you know who I'm gonna say. No, I'm just joking.
None. They was all good.
Well, hold it. Tell at least one story when Peter Guns and Cisco Rosado wouldn't come out. He had to talk Cisco into coming out.
Cisco came. Cisco quit. Cisco said, "Man, I'm the star. Y'all paying attention to too many people. Matter of fact, you know what? I ain't doing this fight the night of the show. I ain't even doing this fight.
Wow.
Right? You know, Cisco said, man, y'all gonna treat me like royalty. I ain't coming. Matter of fact,
That was crazy, man.
so
That
he
was.
left. I had to go get him. That's my man. That's my guy. You know, he come back.
Oh, man.
They played his music 4 times that night.
Man, that's
Yeah.
good.
4 times and he didn't come
Cisco
out.
great. He great, dude.
He said, I ain't coming out, huh? I want to,
Cisco.
Cisco actually won.
Oh, that's
My
dope.
guy.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. I want to give a shout out real quick to Rob Lasson. Rob Lasson, because he's shouting you out big, heavy. He said the man, the legend.
Oh, my
He's-
man.
Yeah, you know, he said the people's champ, Phillies champ, stick and move. He said, shout out to us. He said, Rockin' We Talk Weekly. Thanks for the shout out, Damon, and 106.5. Keep on keeping on. No, for
Thank
sure.
you.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, you know, one more question for you. 2 more, actually.
Yes.
Who inspires you? Like, you know, when, you know, rappers, you know, they say they got, you know, they might listen to Hov or they might listen to somebody makes them want to rap, right?
Yeah.
And so who do you think about that makes you want to do what you do?
I honestly, my kids. I swear, my
no
son.
doubt.
Every
Okay.
day. That's like I'm probably a wild guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
All I'm worried about is like making sure my kids do the right thing.
Yeah.
You know, I know I'm going to make big money, so you know that's all coming, and you know, and really just having good people around me. Like, you know, honestly, like. He's a good guy, but I don't hang with him. But Champ, like we have dinners. Deuce is another guy I've known for a while. Like, and it's real talk though, because in reality, I don't hang with anybody. I'm a loner. I'm a loner. You know, I don't date really right now. I'm just I'm so focused on making this thing like the legacy, and hopefully I find the right woman. You know what I mean? I was hoping to come to the show and find the right one. No, I'm joking. No, I'm just playing. But just. Yeah, man, and just being able to come on like cool shows. Like I don't want to come in the show and be like, what should I say? And it feels, I feel like we can go out all night and we're just gonna keep talking. You know? So.
No doubt. If it was one thing that you would tell someone who's watching who had challenges and stuff, what would you tell them?
No matter what, no matter how tough the day is, no matter how dark the day is, how you feel you're not going to get through that day.
Yeah.
If you keep pushing and keep fighting, you're going to see that light at the end of the tunnel without a doubt. Like again, I want to say this with the stupid mistake, jail. And I haven't brought up jail since probably the last time I was here.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
but the jail thing, it was when I was in there. It was like, holy shit, is this going to end? Like, am I ever going to? But it gets out. There's time keeps going. So just understand, just keep fighting. Your goals, dreams are going to happen.
Yeah. This is my last question that I ask everyone. I threw them a curveball with this.
Yeah.
What's the one thing that no one else knows about you? You're going to have to dig deep, right? No one else knows about you that you got to dig deep and tell us today. We talk.
I love we talk. We talk. One thing. I guess I'm a loner, man. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people are like, like a lot of people when I'm out, people come up. It's cool. It's like fun. I love that. But really, I'm a loner. You know what I mean? Like I'm a visionary. I work like I have a little office, but I work my car is my office. I'm in my car working. I'm thinking. Maybe another thing I'm really caring because I really want to. I love treating women like queens. I really do. Like you live and learn, and there's not a lot of things. So there you go.
I know that. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Man. So I wanna continue to thank you, one, for coming on the show again. You know, and you're always welcome to come to the show. We Talk Weekly. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming.
you.
You know, thank you for supporting this gentleman right here.
Best, man.
Absolutely.
It's funny because me and you were friends.
Yeah.
Man. Like
100.
I saw you that one day, and it's amazing how relationship. You never
Just
know where you're
click.
gonna be. If I wasn't there, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah,
it's
how
like
about
crazy.
that?
Like
You gotta find his interview.
I got cool. Yeah, we
that'd
got
be
a
cool.
few of them. Yeah, we got it. Yep, and we'll make sure that because we'll probably chop this up and throw this out within the next couple of days, so and tag you in it and everything. But we just want to continue to wish you the best, man.
Always,
and,
man.
off the success and I mean our little old platform, whatever we can do. We support
I
you.
love you
100%,
guys.
man.
You know that. I don't gotta tell you, but I don't want to come back until I hit it big one more time. I want to get.
For sure.
Give me one more year, right? Because let's come back this time next year. How's that?
That's right. That's right.
Because it's going to motivate me for 2024 to have a couple deals. You know?
For sure.
And I want to do the same thing.
There you go. No doubt. No doubt.
right.
All right. No doubt. It's a deal. It's a deal. Let's
Definitely.
sign it. Let's sign it up, right?
Yeah.
No doubt. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, real quick, how can everybody get in contact with you, find out all that good old stuff?
Well, just officialcelebrityboxing.com is the best thing. I mean, I'm on Instagram, Celebrity Boxing 1, but, officialcelebrityboxing.com to, get on board.
No doubt. Officialcelebrityboxing.com.
Yes, sir.
Yes, get on board. We got to talk more about that, that metaverse thing. I want you to really push that,
You can watch it now on American News Network. Download the app,
There you go.
America NU Network. It's Dame Dash's network. You can check it out now.
There you go.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. It's something big. I think you got something there. Yeah, the one and only. You made history
Yeah,
with
it's
that.
true.
Definitely history with that. Yep.
Floyd's mad. They're all mad. They all got mad at me, I swear.
No
They
doubt.
did.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It was really weird.
We need a celebrity boxing NFT next. That's next.
I
Gotta
don't know
get
anything,
one.
but we got to talk about this
Yeah,
stuff.
no doubt.
We should really talk about this stuff.
Sure.
Seriously.
ASAP. No, for
He
sure.
always, you did. You always
Yeah.
motivated that.
Yeah,
Right now, listen.
Yeah.
Hold it. Everybody said, they rolled out Bitcoin Rodney, right? Yeah. Go look at Bitcoin right now. It's up like 10,000 points in the last week, man. Like Bitcoin Rodney knows what he was doing. Like,
Bitcoin gonna hit 100.
Yeah.
no, and it's crazy. Like,
Bitcoin Rodney knows, right?
yeah, I got to borrow $1 million off him to try to put this in. I got to do this. Yeah.
Need 10 million.
It's going to
Yeah, we
happen.
get it.
It's going to happen.
It's
we,
good.
it's going to. Yeah, it's a little bearish right now, but if we're
Yeah.
going to hit another bull run, trust me, I
Absolutely.
believe it.
It's coming.
It's definitely coming.
It's coming
Yeah.
every 3 years.
There you
That's
go.
Next year, the
Yep.
third year, next year.
There you
Bull
go.
run. Boom.
Boom,
Yeah.
right? Get
February.
on it early. Yup.
February.
There you go. There you go. And so, but I want to thank you for coming to the show,
Yeah,
my
my
friend.
pleasure,
And
of course.
we all
Thank
got to
you for
get
having
some
me.
pictures before we leave
Absolutely.
out. And so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your boy Charles Gregg with the beautiful
Lawrence.
and the beautiful. And this is We Talk Weekly After the Talk on WPP MLP Philadelphia 106.5 FM. We Talk Weekly's After the Talk. And I think we going back out to Spark. We'll be right back after this. Spark don't like this, but we going to do you anyway.
We just want to get a little background as to who the Fantastic Noise is and the noisemakers. If you can let us know.
Yes, absolutely. So once again, I am Fantastic Noise. I am the original noisemaker, so no one's going to make as much noise as me, okay? And right here we have the Noisemaker Band. This is only half of it. The other stuffs are upstairs. My Kevin Lamar, Lonnie, and Dobbs, who are the extra band members. These are the background singers. And we came to make some noise. We came to bring that noise today. That's what we said we'd do. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
And how did you guys get together?
Oh man, so it started with I've been doing this on my own for almost 3 years now. And man, I guess each of these people here have different background stories. Most of us went to the same church together, and we just kept going. This one, her, this is one of my assistants here. One of like my biggest supporter, my biggest cheerleader here. She's an assistant. So we just been building, and the same thing with upstairs with the band. Just meeting through people, kept networking, kept seeing, and it was just like God ordained. Bam, here we are.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, could you guys do We Talk Weekly a favor?
Yes.
Can you give us a drop in a melody type way?
Oh, a melody type way?
Yes.
Okay. So We Talk Weekly?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to do something like this. We Talk Weekly, come and hear us. We Talk Weekly, come and hear them. 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 We Talk Weekly, come and hear them.
What's going on, you guys? This is Bridget Kelly, and you are locked into We Talk Weekly.
Hey, this is Roxanne Shante, and your week cannot be complete unless you listen to or watch We Talk Weekly. Please believe it, baby.
We just want to get a little background as to who the Fantastic Noise is and the noisemakers. If you can let us know.
Yes, absolutely. So once again, I am Fantastic Noise. I am the original noisemaker, so no one's going to make as much noise as me, okay? And right here we have the Noisemaker Band. This is only half of it. The other stuffs are upstairs. My Kevin Lamar, Lonnie, and Dobbs, who are the actual band members. These are the background singers. And we came to make some noise. We came to bring that noise today. That's what we try to do. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
And how did you guys get together?
Oh man, so it started with, I've been doing this on my own for almost 3 years now. And man, I guess each of these people here have different background stories. Most of us went to the same church together, and we just kept going. This one, her, this is one of my assistants here. One of like my biggest supporter, my biggest cheerleader here. She's an assistant. So we just been building, and the same thing with upstairs with the band. Just meeting through people, kept networking, kept seeing, and it was just like God ordained. Bam, here we are.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, could you guys do We Talk Weekly a favor?
Yes.
Can you give us a drop in a melody type way?
Oh, a melody type way?
Yes.
Okay. So We Talk Weekly?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to do something like this. We Talk Weekly, come and hear us. We Talk Weekly, come and hear them. 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 We Talk Weekly, come and hear them.
Okay, get beautified because y'all already gorgeous.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
I hear you, bro. Well, good to see you, man. Good
Pleasure,
to meet
sir.
you. And all
Pleasure.
that. Absolutely.
Like I said, we can get back.
Absolutely. All right, we talk weekly, y'all. So, yeah, man, we had a dynamic show, man. We got a couple more minutes to talk a little bit about some good old stuff, man. My guy Damon Feldman, CEO, founder, Celebrity Boxing, and it was one of the interviews we were waiting to get. You know, a lot of people have been trying to get him on the show, and it's been hard, you know, for them to get him. So we talk weekly. We do what we do, right? So we have had a new dynamic show, you know, in terms of doing stuff. They call it impromptu. You know, this is something was off the cuff, as they say, right? And so, you know, we had to make some things happen. And so, Susan, are you ready for me?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready? Yeah, I'm ready. All right, well, there you go. Well, give it to me early.
All right, I was getting ready to say, can you make sure I got a little music so I can turn up? But you right on it. So just make sure you guys follow us on We Talk Weekly on social media, all major podcast platforms. Support us, you know, for doing what we do. Go to Cash App, $We Talk Weekly, and like I said, no donation is too great or too small. All right, so Nick Cannon and Zeus Network, they are under some major fire for creating and promoting an event that seems to pit light-skinned women against dark-skinned women. So Nick and Zeus, they held a live event at Las Vegas on December 7th, and this was called, originally, it was called Bad versus Wild, Dark Skin versus Light Skin. So after they started getting all this backlash from the original post, they changed the dark skin versus light skin to Chocolate Goddesses versus Caramel Goddesses. Well, when Zeus Network made the changes to the name, they posted the event flyer on their Instagram along with this caption that they thought was going to make a difference. But they said, hey, beautiful people, our aim at hashtag Bad versus Wild Las Vegas is to unify, celebrate, and laugh together as we explore the diverse tapestry of our community. Today, we're excited to bring you a show filled with fun music and empowerment with the beautiful Sukiana Goat and her Chocolate Goddesses, along with MXR VSSA, which is Marissa Dene, and her Caramel Goddesses. And then they close out the caption with this: let's come together, enjoy some good vibes, and make some noise for our incredible performers. Remember, we're here to break down stereotypes, not uphold them. Well, people was not buying that, okay? They were still calling them out, and they were like, yeah, one person said, y'all didn't do anything but try to put a positive spin on colorism, and it's not working out for y'all. Somebody else said, SMH, I can condone any ratchet and hood behavior, but I will not condone comparing any of my queens by color. We are all greatness. And then there was another person that said, this whole idea should have been scrapped. They said if the light skin versus dark skin wasn't enough, well, no, they said it should have been scrapped, but Zeus Network and Nick Cannon, if that wasn't enough, that whole light skin versus dark skin thing, they held a BBWs versus Slim Girls that night also. So what do y'all think about this?
I'm sure. I think one of the, that's always been a sore spot for a lot of people, when we talk about, just colorism in general, right? Light skin versus. I think it rehashes some issues between, the people.
Yeah, within our.
Yeah, within our own. I don't know. I don't know if he meant for it to be or get the response that he's getting now. I think it was just something that he's, he has, his show. So his show is contentious to a degree, but it's all in fun, right? And so I don't think it was meant in a particular way. And don't sleep on us brown folks. Don't sleep on us brown folk. So I don't know.
Yeah, I can actually agree with a lot of people that were in the comment section, because it was just like, if we don't already have enough that divides us as a people, as black people, then you're going into hitting black women against each other by color. So I think it was just a little bit in poor taste that they kind of put that together. It was people that were also commenting saying like, oh, now that he's with Zeus Network, that's a black network, so they feel like they can do this after, you couldn't get away with it on other networks and what have you. So
Zeus Network, who runs that?
I forget the person's name.
Right. but it is a black network.
I believe, let me see.
Because I could see why, certain things black folk could do that nobody else could do. And I could see what they're saying, but no, it's all good. I just was wondering, but you said it is a black network.
Yeah, well, that I forget who they said was the owners of Zeus Network, but they were like, Nick Cannon knew he wasn't going to be able to get away with that anywhere else, so he go to Zeus Network, which is crazy. And then on top of that, the BBWs versus Slim Girls is just like, I don't know. I honestly, I don't know who was coming up with those ideas, but they were just in poor taste.
Okay.
All right, so Jonathan Majors, the assault trial has been going. It's going against his ex-girlfriend Grace Jabari. It's underway. Meanwhile, it's leaving many people puzzled about this. Okay, so during opening arguments, Assistant District Attorney Michael Perez, he made claims, and this is during his opening arguments, that according to Grace Jabari, Jonathan Majors told her that he wanted her to make sacrifices like Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama did for their husbands because he is a great man.
Hold on, what? Wait.
So during the opening arguments, the assistant district attorney is saying like, hey, Jonathan Majors told Grace Jabari that he wants her to make sacrifices like Coretta Scott King did for Martin Luther King and Michelle Obama did for Barack Obama for their husbands because he's this great man.
Oh, goodness gracious.
So the attorney also claimed that Jonathan used cruel and manipulative patterns of psychological abuse while he dated his ex. And Grace told prosecutors that Jonathan threw things at the wall out of anger, threatened suicide to keep her around, and also threatened to leave her when she would go out. So during the trial, Meagan Good has continued to stay by his side.
Hold on one second. I just want to give Meagan Good a round of applause for holding him down. Thank you.
Well, so keep that thought. But Jonathan Majors is facing 2 counts of third-degree assault, 1 count of aggravated harassment, and 1 count of harassment. The 2 have shown up hand in hand, with many people questioning her support of him. In case you forgot, Jonathan and Grace were returning back to his Chelsea apartment after dinner when Grace saw a text on his phone saying, quote, "Wish I was kissing you," from another woman. And Grace grabbed his phone and turned into a tussle, and police were called and all that, and now we're here. So just to backtrack a little bit, Megan Good had continued to stay by his side. People
Hold on one second.
So
shout out to Megan Good for holding the brother down. I really appreciate you. There you go.
Well, here's my question, because you have some black women in particular who are saying, like, this man clearly wants a white woman to behave like a black woman. So why is Megan Good still supporting him? You want a white woman that acts like a black woman, because he wants her to act like, hold him down or whatever, or make sacrifices like Coretta Scott King, and they're saying, like, why did he pick black women when she's white?
Come on, man.
I think it's also to the point where it's a respect too, that he gave high, elite black women that he knows. But it's almost like how when you, let's just say you are, you like the same sex, but the sex that you like of that gender has to look like a man. It's like, well, why not just date a man? Do you know what I'm saying? Did you just yawn? See?
I should have put that other one on. Hold on. There you go. Go ahead.
So, well, I just think that, like, I don't know. I just thought that,
man, leave this
that
man
little
alone,
analogy,
man.
But that little analogy was like,
it
just was lame. Like, why would you? She would never be like, all right, I can see if you like, all right, I just need you to support me and hold me down, but this woman would never be a Coretta Scott King or a Michelle Obama. Like, people are like, why don't you just go and get a black woman if that's what you want, somebody to hold you down to that magnitude.
Right. To the defense of that, I guess
do you understand what Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama have had to go through?
Yeah, I get
but
it.
I thought he was just talking
think
because that's his
tongue
world.
in cheek. Yeah, I think
like
it was just tongue in cheek. It wasn't like truly comparing. Who compares to Coretta Scott King? Who can compare to what black woman right now can compare to Coretta Scott King?
Malcolm. Oh, I was going to say Malcolm X White.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about right now, because that she was mentioned, right? Okay. And so I'm just kind of I don't think nobody can compare to them. Even Michelle Obama, for that matter. Like, the typical person can't compare to them, which means I believe that it was just kind of like tongue in cheek. Like, this is, when you talk about holding somebody down, this is what I mean. Again, I wasn't there. I don't know. I'm just as a guy, I know for a fact that he wasn't truly comparing her to that. So
it's just, I'm a little curious as to why it was even brought up at trial. But yeah.
Are they really in a relationship? Like, it's not a PR stunt, is it?
They're trying to say that, but they're saying, like, Megan Good and Lori Harvey, they the ones that's coming to the black man's rescue that's dating these white women and got caught up in something, and then now they got to be kept and save a black guy.
Lori Harvey.
What did she do?
Michael B. Jordan.
Who did she save?
Michael B. Jordan.
She saved him?
Oh, well.
He was getting all that backlash.
No, wait.
He was dating white women.
Yeah.
But
so she's wait.
Saved their reputation.
No, not Lori Harvey. Lori Harvey saved his reputation out of all people?
That's what they saying. They said her and now Megan Good.
Negative.
But didn't Sierra's husband, didn't he date a white woman before too?
Oh God.
I don't know.
I think so, before her.
We wouldn't be having this conversation if it was the other way around. It would be go girl. Go on, girl. You go. Like, that's right, you go.
Well, she's the
let's
white
talk
woman.
about Tamara, what's her name? Tamara Braxton. Tamara.
Let's
talk about her.
Tamar.
Let's talk about her.
They've been coming at her neck too.
But that's
and
Lupita.
Lupita.
Oh yeah,
They've been coming at Lupita.
They
next.
only coming at Tamar because she went back to him.
Yeah, she went back to
he
him.
Was
and
with
he was
Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
But that's yeah.
And they coming at Lupita because now she's dating.
that's
what's
I
his
got an
name?
issue.
Joshua Jackson.
Yeah.
Cause she is the epitome of black is beautiful. She is the epitome of blacker the berry, the sweeter. She is the epitome of black excellence to me.
Somebody get Dr. Umar on the phone.
Yeah.
Why they been putting Dr. Umar and everything?
Yeah, man. Lupita, she's off limits.
You gonna bring
man.
him on?
That's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to Dr. Umar. Umar, come on the show.
Yeah.
Umar, come on.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. She must have felt some type of way if she mentioned it to prosecutors for them to bring up during their closing argument.
But that's what I'm saying. It was her. Like,
She
she could be
felt some
making
type
that
of
up,
way.
though. She could be making that up. Like, anyway, go ahead. I'm gonna leave that alone.
All right, so
Lupita, I love you, so you can't really. We gonna have to talk about what's going on here. Go ahead.
all right, so this final story is like a not a
I got
it's
an
just
attitude now.
it's like a not so you got an attitude, so you should turn the music off.
Go ahead, man.
All right. But this story is kind of like a not really a celebrity sizzle, but it's questionable. All right, so I'm not even gonna say the celebrity sizzle of the week. I'm just gonna say, well, 50 Cent has made some claims that his production company is working on a documentary about the sexual assault allegations that have been mounting against Diddy. 50 shared the information the same day that a woman claimed to be, I'm just going to say SA'd, as a trigger warning, because this is all triggering. All the allegations against Diddy are triggering. But she was SA'd by Diddy and Harve Pierre when she was 17 years old. The woman that is listed as a Jane Doe has accused them of gang raping her at Diddy's studio called Daddy's House in 2003. But in a nutshell, the lawsuit, Jane Doe claimed to be an 11th grader at the time when she met Harve Pierre in Detroit. And then he flew her to New York in a private jet and then took her to the studio where she was drugged and gang raped. And the woman claimed to be assaulted so severely that her private areas were she was in pain. She was on the floor in the fetal position after all this had taken place. But Diddy has spoken out ever since that last allegation. The last lawsuit was filed against him. And he said, following this, enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. So if 50 Cent does come out with this documentary, he's claiming that the proceeds will support sexual assault victims, which was kind of the celebrity sizzle. I'm a little torn about it, but let me just put this information out there. If you or someone you know has been a victim of sexual violence and needs support, please contact the National Sexual Assault Hotline at 1-800-656-HOPE. 1-800-656-HOPE.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your boy Charles Gregory with the beautiful
Lauren Sizzle.
and the beautiful
Classy Ladies Sparkle.
This is We Talk Weekly After Talk on WPP MLP Philadelphia 106.5 FM. We Talk Weeklies After the Talk. And there you have it. Make sure you tune in. Make sure I'm gonna put this up one more again. If you feel like you want to support $ We Talk Weekly. You know, we can use support from you, support your independent artists, support your independent networks like Philly Cam. You know, you can donate to Philly Cam, but we definitely need your support. That's how we continue to do the things that we do. We don't get paid for this. We do this out of blood, sweat, and tears, and we've been doing this a long time to support our community. We're talking
and if they
about.
can't
Go ahead.
monetarily support.
If they can't monetary support, you can share, like,
Tell a
share,
friend to
tell a
tell a
friend,
friend
tell a
to tell a
friend. That's right. Share, like this page, share it. That'll help us out. But we really appreciate you when we out like last year. Holla, man.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.
All right, yeah.